I've been asked in the past about my roast dinners, because I used to put up photographs of my roast dinners, and there was always one or two comments about how do you do this, how do you do that. So today, being Christmas Day, I thought I'd do a video showing exactly what I do with a piece of roast lamb. It's a bit of a mishmash, but I'm sure you'll get the gist of it. And it was absolutely gorgeous to sit down to, you know, properly home cooked lamb that falls apart when you touch it because it's cooked that well. The Maris Piper new potatoes, I went and got out the greenhouse yesterday. The Lauras that I roasted, I did catch them a little bit, but I grew them to myself as well. The leeks and the sprouts. All in all, proper homegrown grub. Hope you do enjoy your dinner, or, you know, if you've had it, hope you've had a good day. See you soon. I'm prepping the lamb. What I tend to do with the lamb is I put it in the fridge without a cover on it for 2 or 3 days, let the surface dry out a little bit. And what I think I achieve by doing this is it actually retains the moisture in the meat, so when you cook it, it doesn't steam off and escape, hence losing flavours. So basically, as I say, it's been dried out, and now all I got to do is put some little slits in it, pop in some garlic, pop in some rosemary, and then surround it with a bottle of perry, then into a hot oven. But I always cover it with foil, and then it's, like I say, it's in on a low oven, and it'll stay there for about 3 hours on low. Take the cover off, blast it for an hour while you're doing your roast potatoes and the rest of your veg. Don't want to go in this morning. Would be, wouldn't it? Let's change the knife, see if we can get a bit more leverage with this one. That's a bit better. It don't help the fact that I've actually greased up the top of the lamb with some olive oil, because that also helps with retaining the moisture. So anyway, you can see the gist of it. We'll do this, we'll get it in the oven, and we'll come back later on. So now we've got the garlic in, we've got the rosemary stuffed in the holes. So now all we need to do, a bit of salt, bit of pepper, put the perry around the bottom of it, cover it up and get it into the oven. And sorry it's so noisy in here today. For some unknown reason, the wife decided she was going to do some washing. You know, just Christmas Day after all. Just want to do something, I suppose. So there we go, that's a whole bottle of perry in there, some 150ml of perry. And now on with the foil. And that's it, off into the oven now. I probably will, it's quite a big piece of lamb, shoulder lamb, probably do it for 3 hours before I take the top off. So we'll see you in about 3 hours time. Time to have a look at the lamb, see how that's going. Never really know what we're going to find. Sometimes it's alright, sometimes I've got to put it back in. Biggest problem is getting it unwrapped without ruining the foil too much. That's why I like to use my thumbnail if I can get it under it. So we'll have a go, see if we can loosen it off gently so we can put it back again. Right. Here goes nothing. How's it looking, Tim? Oh, it's looking pretty good. Judging by that, it wants a bit longer. Trouble is now I've torn the foil, so it'll keep most of it in. That's what it's all about. So that can go back in the oven again now for another, I reckon that'll cope with about another hour, to be honest. So we'll see you soon. Coming up to 3 hours 40 minutes now. We need dinner, so I'm going to uncover it, get it back in the oven, finish it off. Now we'll see what we got now. Certainly steaming well, it smells good. There we go. So that's now ready to pop back into the oven. I've turned the oven up to 180 now, so we can finish that off now, roast that off properly. And you can see the amount of liquid that's in the bottom. That's all the curry and all the juices that have come out. There's a lot of fat there because it's lamb, but we'll skim that off before we make the gravy. So this can go off back into the oven now. There we go. See you soon. Sneak preview, have a look, see what it's like. I think it's going to be okay. And then I'm going to carry on, do dinner, and I'll say cheerio for now. Hope you've all enjoyed your Christmas dinner. That should be enough. Let's take off a chunk. And as per usual, they're nice, pretty blunt. But I'm sure you can see what you end up with. It actually falls apart. That's how well it's cooked. It's absolutely lovely and moist. You know, it's the only way to cook it, really. I think it's bloody lovely, and I'm sure it'll taste lovely. Anyway, catch you soon. 5 hours 20 minutes from beginning to end, and I'm gonna go and sit down and eat my dinner now, which I think looks rather nice, and that lamb is to die for. There you go.